ever asked yourself if you're making the most of the data that you hold on your customers, your prospects and your key contacts? Many organisations become a data bank, holding on to data they rarely, if ever, use. Don't let that happen to you. If you do, you actually could be unwittingly violating the data protection rules that apply to holding and storing data. I recently took part in an online real-time survey where participants in the webinar were asked whether they felt that their business was doing as much as it could to gain better visibility, a greater reputation, or both for their business. Interestingly, 14% felt they were doing a good job for their reputation, 6% said they were doing okay for both, but a staggering 80% said they needed to be better at gaining visibility for their business. You've got to tell people that your business exists so they can hear what it can provide for them. Selling is about telling. If people don't know you're there, how can they buy from you? Regular communication creates that visibility, gets your voice heard, helps you to explain how you add value and differentiates you. It also feeds back information about changes to your contacts. Perhaps people have changed jobs, changed their email address. That all becomes part of your cleansing data strategy, which is also important. I've interestingly found that most organisations, the most up-to-date information is held by the finance/accounts departments, which, if you think about it, is perfectly understandable. After all, we all know that cash flow is the lifeblood of every business. But equally, no cash, no customers. Customers are a driving force of the business, and understanding the customer is at the centre of every organisation, is paramount to business growth. Gathering data and information about them from the start of their relationship will help you build a picture, enable you to hear and understand what will work when you're communicating with them, what you need your communication to focus on, and what you need to avoid. Last but not least, relevant data should be available across all departments and not held in data silos. It's quite common for different departments or branches of an organisation to become territorial over their data. They create separate data lists that are only available for exclusive use, instead of setting up a database that is available for the whole organisation to use. This is a mistake, and if you're doing it, think about it. If you create separate databases, you can make life difficult for your customers, particularly when they are included in more than one list and they haven't been checked for duplication. These are just a few little nuggets on how to get more from your data from a longer presentation which I'm making available in a 30-minute webinar. During the webinar, I'll be giving you 8 ways to improve the way that you use your data, as well as case studies that show how it can be done in the right way, or indeed some of them in the wrong way. You can register your interest to join the webinar right now by clicking the button next to this video link. I hope you'll join me.